Mike, a nice, easy win, you could say this time in terms of the scoreline being lower. But what did you make of it out there?
No, it wasn't. It wasn't a nice, easy win. I know Tim Till really well from him doing his coaching badges with us. So I've got a lot of time, a lot of respect for him. He's produced a good team there. I think they're going to be a good team in the top 10. Personally, the way they played today, the way that we've looked at them in the last couple of games as well. So for a team coming to us who's just won 2 games, and we've probably had 45 minutes of last week, really good, and then we had 60 minutes the other night. So I think what was pleasing more today was it was 90 minutes of a solid performance. And really, the only save that Jared's had to save was that brilliant save at the end, and it's got us the 3 points. And I'm really pleased for him as well because last week was not great in the first half, but he's been great.
Yeah, and what did you speak about to the lads after Tuesday's game, where there was that little slump after the hour mark?
I just think, we sat down with them. There was a couple of discussions that got a bit heated. There were things that needed to be said. There was tactics that we needed to talk about, that we knew, that they were all about, because they were 2-0 down Wimborne on sort of Wednesday night, came back to win the game 4-2. So we talked a little bit about resilience, talked about matching up and what you're going to do against a player that you're, marking or picking up or, whatever it is during the game. And it was a match-up between our front four as well and their front four, because they're pretty decent. Boy Munns has scored some goals. Fletcher's a big one up front. That's what we probably miss, a big one like Fletch. But, we haven't quite got that budget at the moment to bring anybody in. Just if you're struggling a little bit, you can get out there. But I just thought with the front 3 that we've got and a little bit of pace, and I was pleased with Brandon's goal for him as well, because he deserved when he's been playing okay and he's been training really well. So it was nice for him to get his goal.
Yeah, and we saw the back line changed up a bit today with both full-backs from the game on Tuesday not playing. Was there a reason behind that, or was it injury?
Yeah, tactical changes today. There's a couple of other things that have gone on that I don't really want to talk about. But in the main, that was tactical. I was pleased for Borley as well, because when we dropped in for the game on Tuesday, took it on the chin, trained superb again on Thursday. He's a good lad. Like I said, he's a normal 7, 8 out of 10 each week. Doesn't tend to get man of the match. He doesn't tend to, be the worst player on the pitch or whatever. But, I'm really pleased for him, with him being a good person. He's great around the changing room, and he needed that game today as well. And, I'm thankful that, he's come through it with a bit more confidence now as well.
Yeah, and one of the biggest strengths probably seen since the half-time of the Taunton game has been just how the midfield clicks. How happy have you been with those 3 so far?
Yeah, we're still not there though. We've got a couple of things that we're not too happy about, which you'd expect this time of season. And I'll reiterate again, we're probably about 85% where we need to be. And that'll either be through training and coaching, or it'll be by bodies that we bring in. So short term, it's not going to be with bodies that we bring in because of the budget. And, for me, we've just got to make sure we keep on this little tide of good results, playing well, being entertaining for the crowd, and being resilient. When you go 1-0 up, I think this time last year we would have lost it, and it would have everybody's on a downer. So to go 1-0 up and then play the way we did 1-0 up was good, I thought.
Yeah, and finally, with a whole week's training as well, without a Tuesday game this week, what are you looking forward to ahead of Dorchester?
People I can't see, and anybody who's had a couple of little knocks. Ledge as well is a bit tight in his hamstring, so we haven't got the biggest squad, and we've obviously going to have to utilise people on Saturday and then the bank holiday Monday as well. So there's plenty of opportunity for players to play. There'll be some tactical reasons. It won't be done on rotation, because I hate rotation. It'll be done on, if we're playing well and we're scoring goals and we're winning games, then we'll normally keep the same team, but we might have a tactical change a little bit, like we did with Borley really today. The tactical change of that really was a little bit more for his heading, if I'm honest, which worked really well as the game went on, I thought.